Hey guys, my name is Sediak and welcome back to another episode of Skyhaven, where last episode we finally managed to get out of debt. We actually, for the first time ever in a very, very long time, I say that as I now go back into that, but for the first time ever, we managed to actually have money to do some expansions. And those expansions came in the form of, we got a bunch of new stands set up, some new services for these new stands, which hopefully we can afford to get the building set up for these two to get set up as well. More planes. But also, once I do have a little bit of money in the bank, we can now break contracts, renegotiate contracts, and get even bigger and higher paying planes landing at your boy's airport. So even with the current setup I got, I could make more money with just configuring a bunch of our contracts. Now, hopefully today, then, we can get these remaining stands all set up on the old schedule. We do have on-demand set up for these two, which will keep ticking along pretty nicely. Now, I still feel like we're going to have to set up some of these runways to be able to take off and land, just to give us a little bit more ability, or more kind of an open window, more capacity of landing planes and letting them take off all at the same time. Something else that we also need to sort out is our refueling. There is a certain part of the day where we do start to lose the capacity of it, and we keep having to then instant contract some stuff, so we got to sort that out as well. But I just want to say, if you are enjoying the series, smash that like button down below, subscribe if you are new, so you get notified when more episodes do come out. Now, what I want to do first, while everything runs along nicely, is I want to go check out my contracts. And I'm going to break some of the contracts that technically don't make much sense anymore. So if I start with Pan Am right now, I can break it rather than negotiate it. So break it, it's gone. I can then next tier it, which then unlocks new stuff. This is exactly what I need to do. And I think I need to maybe focus more of this on our cargo side. So break everything there. Can't next tier it because we've still got some available. That's fine. I'm just going to kind of go through these right now. These are all cargo, so break all of these, which then should allow me to next tier it. There we go. And we got some better paying and newer variations of flights. Now, I don't think breaking it does much. Okay, it does do a little bit of damage to us, but we're getting better flights is the main thing. So I can sign you, making sure that it kind of has everything selected and refueling, which is quite important. So what I need to do right now is schedule all of those flights. So let me just pause for a quick second. Easy to do it this way. And then squeeze these in where we can. So you would go, let's say, over here. You're then pretty much, I'll stagger it just there. And if I confirm those, is that enough for the contracts to, yep, next tier this? Bam! To then accept these. Look at how glorious this is. It is a work of art, boys. And this is what we kind of have to go through to make sure that we get every single one of these set up. So we'll put you there. This is like an evening flight, which we'll have to kind of configure some stuff. That can pretty much go wherever. But that will then change for the next day. I'm not going to be able to squeeze that in, amazingly. But anywhere else, I can kind of throw it in. There's some space over here. I can maybe push this up. Push this up. Can't get that any further. I could squeeze that in there, but that is like cutting it real close. Maybe I can switch some of these around. Like if I put you down there, give this one a bit of breathing space. Oh, can that one go? No, okay, I can't move that any more than what it is. Oh, that can go there. Right, there we go. Configurations are happening live, baby. Oh, got more space down here as well. So this can go here. And these are for the smaller little gaps right now. Wherever I can squeeze one in, we will squeeze one in. Right, there we go. There we go. And there's room there, but I don't know what particularly could go in there. Unless I made this go here. Right, let me bring that down. For you, no, not you. For you to go there. And then what can I squeeze in here? Is there room to squeeze this one in? No, that's cutting it real close. Unless I get rid of you. No, get rid of you because you're an all-day one. So where do you go? You can go there, which is not really going to help me out. So you can go there. You go there. Oh, no, I can get that one in here. A nice big large one. Right, you're all there. And then you're there. Confirm that. Right. A lot of configurating. This is what we need more stands set up. And do we have any spaces now? We have no spaces currently available. So that's good. Back to our contracts right now. And any more I can break? I can sign a few there, but... Oh, can we next tier it? Not enough... Oh, we need to hire more peeps. Okay, we'll get onto that. Break while I can anyway. So I can next tier it, but not enough peeps. I'm breaking every contract that I have the ability to break. So then when it comes to upgrading, I'm good to go. So break you, break you, break you. Can we next tier this one? Not enough points. And then break and break. Right, everything's been broken. That needs to be broken. And now my schedule is all over the place. So squeeze in where we can. So none of these can be done there. They're all like evening ones, which we'll have to kind of utilize a lot of space over here. So get you in there, get you in there, and we're going to have to settle for you here. Can I move this up a bit? Actually, if I move this one down, I can move this one here and then move that there. So there's a big chunk space there. Right. Amazing. So let's now, right, just fine tune this. And I think we're all good to go. I think we'll be good to go. So cargo is always a good one because it allows us to have a little bit of freedom. Sign, sign, sign. Let's just sign these real quick. A little bit of freedom. And they can go early and quite late in the day as well. So I've got cargo here. I need some more workflow points to do anything else. Right, can squeeze you in there. That can be moved down by one to get one in there. So how much can I move all this up? Nicely spaced out. So let's just confirm those. They're all now done. So I need to squeeze one in. I'm wondering if I can get it just there. Can these be moved up by one? Yes. Confirm you. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking real good. Right, I need some more workflow points. So that kind of comes under my employees I've got to hire here. So if I get a few more there, is that enough to then sign a new contract? So if I next tier you, for example, we've got a bunch here. Now these are... Oh, this is passenger base, isn't it? I'm going to sign them anyway. Or before I do, make sure I got all this selected. Sign. Sign you. That's all good. That's all good. And I don't know how these are now going to squeeze in. Thinking about it, because the way I've got it now set up. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. Now, I do have some earlier ones we can maybe get in here. Oh, this one here would work perfect. And we've got another all-day one, but we're now kind of stuck by the windows in which they can fly. So if I can reposition some of the all-day flights, then that is great. Like, you can go there because you're cargo, but because this is not cargo, this can go there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, all of the... Okay, apart from these. Right, the movie is quite early. I need 2 early cargo flights. So, could we get them from here? Let me sign this. Now, I'm not sure how big these are in terms of a window. Right, we'll sign you because you look pretty small. And I'll sign you because you look pretty small as well. Is that enough? Oh, yes. You're there. You're there. Right. Completed it, mate. That is a lot of flights. A lot of flights. Hopefully, things look pretty good for us. Right. Can I accept some stuff? A few planes coming in. So with that now then, we're going to try and get these 2 additional stands all up and running. So if I get them to connect to their nearest facilities, bearing in mind that they will connect to the wrong gates, but that's okay at the minute. Connect you up as well. Now I set this to scheduled flights, set this to scheduled flights. All I've got to do is build the extra sections to get us connected, but it's not going to be able to work as easy as you think it will, because what I've got to do is technically bring this going down to there and across, that to there, up and in, and then we have to do it this way solely because I need the fuel trucks to have the ability to crisscross over, because I'm using the fuel trucks from over here, which is, it is annoying, but until I can afford anything, it's what I've got to do. So wait for that fuel truck to disappear right now. Let me fast forward and then pause. I got to delete this original spot going over with trying not to delete the taxiway. There we go. So I've got now room to build the buildings for the gates for these 2, he says. And this in general, when it comes to building it, so the polygon tool, which does get difficult. It's really easy if you kind of do this, bring you up, because you can then use that as a little marker point. So polygon tool, get right into it. So as far, no, wrong one. So as far as there, down to there, and across. And then I kind of technically have to do the same here. So not realizing that road is kind of technically in the way. Right, we'll come back to that in just a minute. Finish this one up. There we go. And if I go... No, I'm gonna have to delete this now, which is really annoying. Because I've literally just got that in. So what we'll have to do for this then, which is super annoying, we'll bring it to there. So it gives me enough space to work with. I should really move this to over here, because that's where you're more likely to wanting and needing to use it. But as soon as I can afford it, I'll build on over here anyway. Right, let me get back in then. So we'll only have the ability to be able to build this one at the moment. So we need a gate just there. We need the door. Where'd you get the door from? The door's just here. There we go. Get the roads in. There we go. So we're connecting this to here. So then that's everything is here. The baggage is over there. All the service is there. And the only one that's connected over there is the fuel. Perfect. So this is 54. This becomes 55. So 55, confirm you. And we need to buy the vehicles for this. So let me upgrade the parking spaces. I'll only get 2 in because I'm trying to save some money. Buy the 2 vehicles required for this. So you've got the stairs and then you've got the baggage belt. And then that's it. We are literally good to go. So if I go to the schedule now, we'll see that 55... Wait, why is number 5 there unscheduled? Where's 5? Ah, yeah. I was confused then for a second. So schedule flights then. We've now got all this down here. So it means I can then accept a bunch more contracts. So they're all done. Okay. Not all flights are scheduled here, so we'll get as many of these as we can. So confirm, confirm. Now these are all cargo related. Not vast amounts of money, might I add. It's not vast amounts of money you're going to get from these flights. We'll try and give us some bigger ones. We can next tier this one. What about this one? Can I next tier this? Yeah. Right, well, accept here what we can. Like I said, they're not huge planes, these ones. Let me get to the schedule of this now then. So, big boy planes in the morning. And again, you. Directly after, and then we'll try and get through this as much as we can. That's an evening flight. And then... where's that window? That window's there. So if I move this up, move that up, that would go here, and then confirm. So a bunch more planes now in. And that's all we can do. We can incrementally do that. And every day we'll just keep earning more and more money. But we got to keep on top of it, because we can quite easily lose just as much money as well. We can quite easily do that. Now, we'll try... oh, we've got 2 flights here. I can accept... oh, we're occupied over here at the minute. Will any of these depart, these on-demands, before I can accept these on-demands? I wonder, I wonder, I wonder. What are you waiting for anyway? Oh, loading cargo. Which is from over here. I don't think they're going to be able to do this in time. These are both going to disappear now, yeah. I seem to have quite a bit of cash right now to where I can now buy this. I can buy you. Very good. Airline did not get its required services. What was you missing? So, it would have been the fuel that slowed us down. It's now because of the distance that they have to drive. So, I think with the money that I've got, maybe... no, I'm not gonna, solely because I'd rather spend the money on getting this next one up and then use the money after. Yeah, I'm going to be a pain here, boys. I'm going to be a slight pain here. So this needs to go here. So going up to there. I think this is about right. It seems about right, but I could be wrong. There we go. Doors. I'm going to say that's the center. Again, could be wrong. There we go. So finally, we can now connect this up, and the road can be shortened right now for them fuel trucks if they want to go down that road. But I could also bring this up and into there. So yeah, that is perfectly placed. We're okay. I'll get 2 buses, connect you to here. Now that is the bare minimum done to be able to utilize this. I've got to now name this one 56. 56, confirm. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Right. We're going to have this problem as well, is where I just don't have enough capacity in the vehicle front anymore because we've added more gates in and stuff like that. So we will have to start spending some money on that side of it to make sure that the planes do not get delayed. But other than this, we've got doors all the way down. And we'll have to do another set of stores. They would go here for this baggage section there. Now, the baggage section's here, isn't it? It will go here. Right, okay. At least we know what we're doing. Kind of. Right, scheduling then. Pause for a quick second. So we'll try and get these planes in. Now, some of these you don't make as much money as you do the other stuff, but I won't deny the pennies. I won't deny the pennies. So not enough workflow points to get these leveled up to the next stage. So let me see if I can get a few right now. So we'll go to another 10 hired. Contract-wise, level you up as well. Oh, I need to renegotiate that. I didn't select all of this. And we kind of have to do that for a lot of stuff as well. Like this one here is missing the checks, which earns us a little bit extra money. This one here doesn't get the food catering service, so re-sign you. And we'll sign all of these as well. Nice. Oh, wrong button. Nice, nice. Nice. Now these, if I'm not mistaken, are passenger planes. So throw you in here. There. You just about go in here, and this one can, almost any time of day. That's passenger, so I'm going to have to kind of scrap that one off to be able to get you in. To maybe then squeeze another cargo one in there. Can't get you there. Gonna put you in here instead. Wrong place. So confirm it like that. I will need an early cargo plane again. All right, the amount we've got here is crazy. So confirm you. And then scheduling. You go in just there. That's another gate done. Another gate done, another stand done. That's so many planes at this point, isn't it? It's so many planes. Right, that's set up then. Do I have enough then to buy the lane stuff for the refueling? I've got a 2-lane advance, but I want the 4-lane one, which is 80 grand. And play mode, because I need to buy vehicles for it. And the vehicles are 27 grand a pop. So I'll buy 1. I'll buy 2. 3. No? Oh, parking spaces. So bam, 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 bam. That's 6. Is 6 enough? How many have we been buying for the other fuel areas? We've got 5 in that one, but these are only 50,000 capacity. Also, we've got no fuel as well, so let me just now link all these. There we go. So we've now moved over the fuel into this side, which should be adequate enough. Fuel management. So this is the time of day where we really do struggle for not having enough fuel. We really do struggle at this point. Now, I think we should... I'm going to break all these contracts to redo them, okay? Now, it's sea oil, which is flexible, 400,000 for 225,000 big ones. Who can give it... Yeah, you can give us the most anyway. 300,000. Yeah, it's going to be sea oil. So... let's work this out then, okay? Let's work this out. So if I have a delivery coming at midnight, I'm flexible and confirm it. And then I have a delivery come in at 3 hours later. Right, you can see it's now slowly starting to change. Okay. And if I also have a delivery come in at 9 o'clock on the night. So I'm just kind of spreading these out a little bit evenly. And then at 8. Sorry, 6. So I'm just kind of seeing how it kind of slightly affects it all. 6 there. Okay, so 6. If I go 1,500, no, sorry, 30, which is... Have I done this right? I feel like I haven't done this right. $18, and then sign you. Right, sign you. So these are every 3 hours. I mean, I've done it the wrong way round, but you know, every 3 hours we get a delivery. Okay. Right. So that's every 3 hours. Which is not going to be enough to a certain extent. And you can see where we are falling slightly short. Right, let me just see how this gets on. Now, obviously, we need a delivery instantly, by the way. So let me take an instant delivery. Going to take a quick instant delivery right now, and then we'll kind of then start to see how the fuel falls for us. All right. Delivery should come in just a second. They're complaining about, there's no fuel, Sadiak. I know, there's a delivery on the way, guys, in like 20-odd seconds. Please, calm down. Calm down right now. Oh my goodness me. I know, there's fuel coming, don't worry. Fuel is coming for you. There we go, fuel is being delivered. How long it will last is probably not long enough. Listen, I am well aware of the fueling issues right now, boys. There we go. You can see we've got fuel issues again. So if I sign another one, so I'm having to kind of get one and again instantly. And this will get delivered in the next hour. We just got to find that nice little balance. So this is going to have a little bit of a negative effect for us for quite some time now. But it is what it is. I got to redistribute all my fuel. So I've got it being delivered every 3 hours. I think originally, when I was starting to go into loads of debt, I had it delivered every 1 hour 30. Which is going to cost me a fortune to solely get my tanks all refueled up. Right. An actual delivery is coming in 3 hours. So we can kind of get like a little bit of an understanding then of where we kind of getting along. So there's a bit of a red bar here, which is assuming we're going to have a big deficit chunk be sucked out. But we'll see how this now lasts before we jump down that road. We're about to get some refueling done shortly. And we've also got to work out of our storage stuff as well for our goods, because we're getting more cargo planes in as well, so that's going to be interesting. Now, fuel's come in, and we've got to now wait another 3 hours before. So I understand the planes didn't get their service on time. I'm well aware of this right now, because it took so long for them to get refueled. But I'm interested to see how long the fuel is going to last. Now, I'm not going to get another delivery for another 2 hours. So this is at 6 on the night, isn't it? So 6 on the night, which is 1600 hours. 1800 hours, sorry. And then 19 and a half would mean we get a delivery within the next 30 minutes. So I'm getting that extra delivery now to see us through to the night. So this is where we kind of then suck a load of the fuel coming up right now. But I'm going to have to do like an instant delivery, by the way, because, again, the fuel is disappearing. But I'm paying more for fuel doing this, by the way. I'm paying more for fuel until I can find my little bit of a balance. So, yes, I know there's no fuel. You haven't got to tell me twice. You haven't got to tell your boy twice right now. It's coming in. Don't worry. Don't worry. Fuel is coming in. To which I'd also have to get a scheduled delivery. So next one comes at 19. So if I do 22 and a half, because that's now gearing us up for the morning, when the big cargo planes come in and we need a lot of fuel being stored. So that delivery should come in just a moment. And then instantly get used. But I've got my actual scheduled delivery coming in the next couple of seconds. Which should hit us in just a min. And then we'll also schedule. So we have one coming in at we have one coming at 1 hour 30 we'll sign. And then 4:30. That's when we get the big bulk of those cargo planes coming in. So we've bought a load of fuel before they arrive, which would fill us up to fuel them. And then once they've used it all, we've got another fuel truck coming in then to resupply after they've bought it all. So that should kind of then balance us out quite nicely. And then it's just seeing how we get on for the rest of the day and then work out where we need to slot in an extra delivery or two. So that logic should work. I'm just not 100% sure on the rest of the day because I don't know where I've then got bigger planes slotted in throughout the day. It's kind of hard to tell a little bit. But that should now see us through. We've got now this night coming up right now. We're getting those big planes coming into land. You can see my fuel management. And what's going down. So another delivery is going to come in shortly anyway, and it should kind of see us through. Other than that then, and spending all this money on deliveries, we need some more planes to come in. The airport feels pretty dead at the minute. It's that weird part on the night before we then start making big money with the big cargo planes coming in. So we've spent a few money on penalties because we had to delay some stuff. There's not really much I could really do about that, unfortunately. So we're going to find out right now our losses. So we made more than we lost, but we had nearly 70 grand in penalties because of me just reconfiguring the fueling fiasco. Now, a loan payment just went out. We've got our last 24 hours of having a 70 grand payment a day. So we'll be saving 70 grand a day, which will be amazing. And then those big cargo planes should be on the way right now. We should suck up all this fuel, make a little bit of cash, get us out a bit of debt again, and then hopefully start building everything on this side and get this all up and running. Which is very exciting, boys. Very exciting. So if a plane comes in, we'll accept it. Another one coming in. There we go. All the fuel's getting used straight away, but we're straight up on it and getting that delivery in just a minute. There we go. So we've got that just right, but we should have some more reserves. We also probably need to get... Now we're getting more planes. I need bigger reserves than the 1 million storage that I've currently got. So we need to build more kind of fuel storage at the airport too. Right. Which that is over here, which I'm going to have to move it all, which is annoying. Did not get his services on time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't hurt me. I feel like we should be adding the additional connections to this. So runways and ramps. 17,000 big ones. So I can put that there to which we can use. Now I don't think I've got the space, no, to do this. And I can't build on here, which is a shame really. So only really this one runway, which is 2 runways when you think about it, can kind of help us out. So it would be nice to have a connection. So if they're going to here to then take off, they will land and then enter this way, wouldn't they? So I'm only doing this as a bit of a shortcut. As a bit of a shortcut. That just helps us land more planes at once, so planes aren't being delayed. So I can allow arrival. So I can only depart 2 planes at once, but I can arrive 4 planes at once. And that would then speed up the arrival to the gate, meaning the planes can... If you're like the 6th plane in a row to then land at the same runway, you got to wait for 5 planes in front of you to land and clear the runway, thus then delaying you getting to your gate on time. So I suppose it all helps, doesn't it? It all helps, boys. And maybe at some point we can do some runways going in some different directions to be able to access the other 2 on the other side. But can't complain. We can't complain. We can't complain, even though I'm still complaining. Right, these planes are really struggling for their services on time right now. Baggage. Could it be the... I mean, not the baggage, no. The cargo? Oh, we've only got 2 here. Yeah, this is an issue. Right, buy vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means we've got 6. 2 for each plane. All of a sudden we got 5 go straight to get loaded up. All 6 getting loaded up right now. Yeah, that's an issue for this side. That we're now going to speed up the process on. Holy moly, I didn't even realize we had a bit of an issue on this little section. Right, let's get then the rest of these buildings hopefully all up and running. So that's 1. 2. Which is now really difficult to kind of tell. Right, bam, ba, bam, bam, bam. And then where are we at with these doors? Bam, bam. Nice. So then that's a baggage one there. This is just a normal gate. Normal gate. Normal gate. Normal gates. And is that the baggage ramp? Just there. So we should have enough now to literally complete the road. There we go. So I still won't be able to do it all because I need to get all the service buildings in for the planes as well. So get that right to there. You're to here to here. You're from there to there to there. Right. This is exciting, isn't it? We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. We just got to buy all the vehicles. So let's start with this. So we'll turn this to scheduled flights. We're going to turn it all to scheduled flights. Scheduled flights. Scheduled flights. Now, we'll buy the vehicles in question needed. So need to buy you. Need to buy you. And this one, we need to buy you, and we need to buy you. We'll link the gate up to this. We'll link this gate up. We will link this gate up. And we'll link this gate up. Oh, and we'll link this baggage as well up. So they're linked up to the baggage and the gates, which you've got to buy the vehicles for the gates. The fuel in here needs to be linked up to these. The cargo needs to be linked up to these. And then all the other services need to be linked up as well. But I'm going to have to move all the refueling tanks. I'm not too sure where the best place for those would be to go. Yeah. That's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. We do have quite a bit of cash, so I reckon I can move these one by one. So let me turn them off. To reposition. Where do I move it, though? I suppose it doesn't really matter. I can move, like, it over here. They don't really matter where they go. That took a long time to move that, by the way. That took a long time to move that, which I have a feeling these are going to take quite some time as well. All right. Move you. All right, now we wait for the game to catch up. Bam. Move this one. Same again. Wait for the game to catch up. Bam. And, of course, wait for the game to catch up. Bam. Come on, come on, come on. So these are now actually out the way. Turn back on like nothing ever happened. We're going to delete this road. We should have had an extra road here, shouldn't we? For the connection. What's the distance it creates? A 2? 2 from what? Oh, from that? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Right, it's not going to happen. It's not the end of the world. Let me turn this off to move it. Just put it there because we've got to squeeze everything else all in. Wait for the game to catch up. I'll buy one more vehicle. Oh, it's different vehicles, isn't it? Wait, did I buy the wrong vehicles? I've just realised. These only carry 30... I've bought the wrong vehicles over here. It's these ones I needed. I've bought 6 because of how much it costs. We've only got 5 there anyway. Just realised I bought the wrong vehicles. Right, okay, so facility-wise, we now need to get in the waste treatment facility, which will hook up to all 4 of these. And buy 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that's too many or not enough. The water station. Where does this stuff now go? The water station goes here, doesn't it? I don't want to all of a sudden mess up my alignment stuff. Cleaning services goes right next door to it. We've then got the waste treatment and the fuel. Waste treatment's there. Jet Era, Aero Snacks. So Aero Snacks. Jet Era ramp. Right, so. Buy the vehicles. Next. Oh, is that the one I just done? Yeah, that's the one I just done. Yeah, just making sure it's the right ones. And then link these up. Oh, I didn't need to buy any more parking spaces. But, oh, we're in a bit of debt right now as well. So fast forward. Fuel's just come in. So now we're waiting. Because now we're going to wait for the money to come back in. But that's fine. We are getting somewhere. We're not that far off getting that side now completed, by the way. We're actually really close. And that's all connected, right? Yeah, these are just connected to... There's a few things over there they're trying to connect to. So in the meantime, I could still get all these connected while we wait. You... So nothing anywhere else these go, right? And nothing else that they need? No. So all the buildings are linked. We're just going to buy the vehicles. That's all we've got to do at this point is buy the vehicles. This is one busy airport, baby. This is one busy airport. It'd be interesting to know what's the smallest runway I can have from this that will still allow other planes to land. Because it might allow me to build a few more runways and have planes land and take off so we can have multiple still coming. Now, we're getting to this time of day right now, which is midday, where the fuel is starting to get a little bit desperate. So for future reference, I'll make it at 10:30 because we get one that comes in at 9 and the next one's at 12. So assign you as a flexible. Can I not assign you as a flexible? Why can't I sign this? Do you need money to sign the contract? Like, what's the deal? What's the dealio right now, boys? I'll wait until we're out of debt. A bit weird though, isn't it? It is a bit weird. So lots of planes are now coming in. They're chomping up all over. We're gonna have to redo our cargo as well, because that is it's slowly we're slowly using more and more than what we were ordering. For the longest time we haven't had to worry about it. But that is going to become an issue at some point. Now I wonder if we can just get out of this little bit of debt before the next delivery. I've never known it just to have the issues with the refueling. I always thought we could order refuel. Oh no, maybe it's instant contracts I can always grab. That's maybe what I'm thinking about. It could be. Could be getting confused with the instant contracts. See, you can sign an instant contract, but a flexible? Can't do anything about that. Weird. There's not a limit to how many you can sign, is there? I'm sure I've signed a lot more than what I've currently got. Right, that delivery is going to come in just a minute anyway. There we go. And it's a case of just playing the waiting game at the minute. Buying all of this has put me back into a little bit of debt. This loan, by the way, 8 hours remaining on this one. Oh, let's go. Let's go. So, how long until the night time? Because night time is where we make our money. So we're always kind of like struggling through the day, just trying to survive until the night time. But even then, I probably don't have enough fuel for the night. I mean, I could really turn these onto on-demand, but I've taken away services, so I don't really want to go down that road just yet. Not really, anyway. Right, the evening's not too far off. So we can rest a little bit easy. People are checking in, going home. All that jazz. Fueling and cargo is about to be delivered. We spend a nice chunk there on that. And the evening's coming in very, very shortly. Another fuel delivery is coming as well. So this is where you do spend a lot of your money right now. On fuel deliveries. Because we know we've got the big planes coming in. So I don't know if that's going to be a good idea or not. But then again, look how much fuel we are using. You can see how much we dip down to there. Which is literally as they predicted. So they're right. They're right in their little predictions, aren't they? They are slightly right. Alright, lots of money coming in. That's what we like to see. Lots of cha-ching noises. But not enough to ultimately get us out of the crippling debt that we are suffering. So we must wait and be patient. There's one thing this game has learned, or maybe understand, is patience. Patience, boys. Patience. Right, another delivery of fuel coming in right now. At this point, you are buying so much fuel that we're probably most likely going to go into so much debt. But there's not a lot we can do, unfortunately. We're over 400,000 currently in the hole. We are, I mean, the only plus side to having a capacity on our fuel of 1 million means that we're only going to buy 57,000 litres worth of fuel, which won't be that expensive. compared to what we would normally buy. So that's about to get delivered. Which you just spent 31,000 on refueling, which is the cheapest it's ever been, but there wasn't really a lot to do then, was there? There wasn't really a lot to do. So, yeah. We're just waiting for those big planes to now come in. Can you hurry up, big planes? Can you hurry up, big planes? So we're about to refuel again, but there's not been a single plane using any of the fuel. So what that does for us there is mean that we don't spend any money on refueling. Now, we're down quite a bit of cash. We are down quite a bit. So we've got to get those other... I mean, we are missing the on-demand flights. They always help us out a little bit. They always help us out. So, yeah. Yeah. This is it, boys. The big planes are in. Can they eat? I mean, look how much fuel they've already used. It's ridiculous how much fuel they're already sucking up. In reality, I've got no fuel to give them right now, so what does now get used is being replenished to get used again. It's not going very far at this point, is it? Right, we should come out of debt shortly anyway. We should come out of debt shortly anyway, which we now just have, which we can now buy the vehicles. So it took a while. You're always waiting until the... which is the better one out of these two? It's this one. This is for the jet air ramp, so I'll only do 2. The cleaning vehicles, we'll get 4. 1 each if all planes are there. Alright, that's all done for them. We need the baggage trucks. Which I'll get 2 more. Okay, 8. 2 for each. Why not? Buy a space. Buy 2. So that's good to go. Just don't have enough vehicle space now. Okay, that second one's done. Right, pause. These are now all done. So they're good to go. They are legit good to go. So this last one was 56. This is now 57. This is 58. This is, edit it real quick, 59. And this one here is 60. Just so they fall at the bottom of my schedule. We're going to go to the contracts. And we're going to accept all of these. So these aren't particularly big money makers. We'll take each and every single one of these. And... right, we'll start with them to begin with. So the schedule window, this is what we now got to work with. So early in the day. There we go. Late on the night. In the middle of the day. Right, we'll put this one on this one here. Confirm them for just a minute. So back down to here. Hang on, let me see what we can do first. So that's Not enough workflow points. That's fine with the workflow points. And all right, let me see what we can get up here. Any big money makers? Yes, these are important. Sign in these boys. Now I can't tier it because again, workflow points. I can't add any more because of the fact that I don't have enough buildings anymore. That will do first there. Meaning I've got to buy another building. So if I zoom right in. Is it terminal? What's it called? Airfield buildings. I could buy this one, which is... gives me the ability to have a lot more clerks. So if I just hire another 10, go and accept these, which will give me a lot more contracts. And then you have to schedule them before you can do the rest. Which that's got to go there, so this is going to have to squeeze in here for just a minute. And then back to the contracts, next tier this. So I don't know if I'll be able to get all 4 of these ones in. So one there, one there. I could get that in, but this is going to be a little bit all over the place now. And then that is one that could go there. So that's going to have to kind of suffer for this one. But the price difference is ridiculous. You can't deny it, boys. You can't deny it right now. You cannot deny these prices. Not enough workflow points to upgrade anymore. I'm not sure what these are. We'll quickly accept these 4. And then, yeah, we're not getting you anywhere. Not getting you anywhere. Not getting you any. Not getting these in any of these, which is annoying. But we'll have to come back and sort the rest out. We need more workflow points. But I think for now, we'll leave it like that. We've still got to sort out all of our refueling. I wonder if I can now do that. So am I limited to how many contracts I can sign or something? Or is it the... as weird as it sounds, is it these? Ah, it was them. So I wanted to do one at 10:30 a.m. No, yeah, 10:30. The time is currently... I mean, we're okay for this at the minute. Oh, I've done European. Why have I done European? Sea oil. 10:30. And we've got a delivery coming in just a minute anyway. We'll do... 7:30 as well. So that should keep us going for quite some time now, and we'll kind of then implement more as and when we need them. We'll try and get more fuel storage so we can kind of keep building up a bit of a backlog and then have like a 2 million capacity. That would be pretty good. But we're getting there, boys. Hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash the like button down below. Until next time, I see you all soon. So goodbye.